Hello, welcome to Higher Education Updates channel, and if you are joining university, college or polytechnic in Kenya this year, whether it's the University of Nairobi, Kenyatta University, Moi or Cooperative University or any other in campus, there are a few things you must know before your first day, or you might waste your money, time or even miss out on hostel space. So in this video, I'll guide you through the documents you need for admission and what to do if you are missing some, how to book a hostels or rentals without getting scammed, fees you should be ready to pay and when, what to buy before reporting, from essentials to academic materials, what really happens during the freshers night and the admission day process step by step. So stay with me till the end. These tips could save you from a lot of stress and make sure your life campus is easier. And so I'll start with the KCSE result slip, because this is an admission document that is always required. And so this is one of the main document universities use to confirm your academic qualification. So what to do if you don't have it? So some students finish high school with a fee balance and their school may refuse to release the result slip. So if you are in such a situation and let's say the fee balance at high school is very high, just proceed with your university admission process, and then on the reporting day, go to the university, then politely explain your situation to the admission community. So in many cases, they'll allow you to register while you work on clearing your balance and getting the document later. So that should not make you to stop the admission process or defer. Another admission document is admission letter. So admission letter is very essential, and so it contains your official medical examination form, acceptance of offer form, personal details form, course details and reporting dates. Some may contain fee structure, but fee structures are not yet out, and also hostel booking instructions. So you must go through the admission document very carefully, because it contains specific requirements for your course and instructions that can affect your registration. So some admission letters also include your student ID number. Keep this safe as you will use it for all university transactions. Like for example, if you are paying the university tuition fee, the university admission number will be required. So admission number and registration number are same thing. And so make sure you have this form, download it, go through it, because like for example, I saw some universities are specifying during the admission day you need to have either 2 or 3 sets of the admission letter. So you download the admission letter, then fill the medical examination form, acceptance form, personal details form, and then after that you photocopy it to have 3 sets of them. So you need to go through that document very carefully. The medical examination form, make sure you visit a hospital and they'll help you to fill it. Most hospitals charge 500 Kenya shillings. Then let's talk about the student email activation. And so the purpose of the email, every student is given an official university email account. So all official communications, including timetables, announcements, exam schedules, are sent through the student email. So it's often used to access also the e-learning platforms and also student portals. So make sure you activate it as soon as possible to avoid missing important updates. So some admission letters may have those instruction, or you can visit your university website to know how you can activate your student email, or you can just search on your Chrome, like for example, Cooperative University student email, activation, then student email here. Then you may do, like for example, this is for the Cooperative University of Kenya. You just enter the registration number here, then you search, then you'll be able to activate your student email. Now let's go on hostel booking. So for hostels, we have university hostels, we have private hostels, and also you may choose to go for rental. So everyone has the consent to choose where to stay. It's not a must to go for the hostels, but if you are coming from far, you are going to a new environment, it's good to start with a hostel, then get to know the environment first. Then after you proceed to either the second semester or second year, then you can go to stay outside the university premises. So for university hostel, you need to check on your admission letter or university website for booking dates and procedures. So you need to be keen on this, on the updates about booking of hostels. Then also, some require a deposit or a full payment before booking is confirmed. So you need to know this very early so that you can prepare with your parents. We have also private rentals. So start searching early, ideally a month before reporting. So houses near campus fill up very fast, especially in Nairobi. Houses are very, there is a high demand of houses, so you need to start identifying a house very early. Always visit in person before paying rent to avoid scams. Avoid sending money to strangers claiming to be urgent. So just visit in person, then see the house, check the environment, especially the bathrooms, then also check on the latrines or washrooms. Then also, if you choose a rental, consider distance, security, rent affordability, and access to water and electricity. Because remember, you might, like for example, I remember when I was still in university, I had some classes at 7 a.m. So you need to also consider the distance, because all lecturers will always get to classes on time. And also another document that you need to check is identification document. So on admission day, you must carry either your national ID for those who are 18 and above, and also birth certificate, especially for younger students. So photocopies of these two documents will also be required. So carry both the original and the photocopy of the items. So they are used for registration and also to create your student ID card. Fees payment. So various universities have different methods and also or their specifications on fees payment. So most universities require to pay at least 50% of the semester's fees to be officially registered, because in universities we have the units. Unit is same as subjects for a certain course in a specific semester. And so for you to register for those units, you must also do a finance registration. So you must pay at least 50% of the semester's fees, and also you complete the other 50% before you sit for the exam. So, or if you are able to pay the whole fees, there's no problem. So you may be given up to a month to complete the rest of the payment. So some institution will not allow you to register for units or sit for exam without clearing the fees. So you need to prepare that. And also you need to always pay through the official university account number or pay bill. Never give cash to individuals. Especially on the during the admission day, you might have some difficulties in either activating your student portal or email. Don't pay anyone, just ask a student, special student leaders. You can talk to them and they'll offer assistance. Then for fees payment for universities, right now it's always done through the eCitizen platform, the one you used during the CUSPS application. That platform you used to pay money, it's the same platform that is used to pay university fees. So most universities have linked their student portal to the eCitizen platform. So you visit the student portal, then you click on fee payment, then after that you will be able to pay the amount then through the eCitizen platform. Then also orientation week. So this is the first week of your admission. So activities that are included during that week are introduction to university rules, regulations, and also policies, meeting the administrations, deans, and lecturers, learning how to register for units and also use the student portal, campus tours to locate lecture halls, libraries, hostels, and offices. So skipping orientation can make it harder to adjust and find information later. So it's good to report on the specified admission day. Now, what to buy before reporting? So we have those who will choose to stay in hostels and those who will choose to stay in rentals. So for those who will be going to hostels, you don't need to buy much because you just need some sets of clothes for classes and also casual wear. There's no problem. Toiletries, that is toothbrush, toothpaste, soap, lotion, if possible. Plates, even plate isn't a must if you are going to a hostel because you will not be cooking inside the hostel. Though maybe a few universities, but I've never seen any university that is allowing students to cook inside the hostel. Maybe some colleges. So you can just carry a cup for the purpose of brushing your teeth, cutlery, because hostels they not provide the cups, and also so you need to buy that. Carry a suitcase or a storage box. You can buy an extra blanket or bed sheet, but most hostels provide a mattress and one blanket. Because I remember during the admission, the first 1 month I stayed in a hostel and I just bought a blanket and a sheet, but the mattress was provided. So don't overspend on luxury items, just focus on survival and essentials. So for those who are going to stay outside the university premises, rentals, you need to buy a mattress, bed and a mattress, beddings, mosquito net if possible, a gas cylinder or charcoal stove, sufrias, spoons, cups. I'm just laughing. Plates. Then you can get a small table and chair if possible, or you can just get a table because you'll be doing some writings and personal studies and you'll need a table. And so then on academic materials. So for academic materials, for most courses, you just need notebooks, pens, calculator, ruler. That's enough. Like for example, my course I did a degree in finance. I just bought books, pens, calculator. I bought it later. Those, and also a laptop if possible. For technical and professional courses, so you need to check on your university admission letters because they have all the instructions and the requirements for each course. But some courses, if you find that there is no any requirement that you are supposed to carry, or buy. It just means you need to have the notebook, pens, or calculator. That's enough. For nursing, you need to go through the university admission letter because you need some uniform and maybe a medical kit. Engineering, you need drawing tools, safety gear, uh, yeah, hospitality, chef uniform, and related tools. So always check on your admission letter for course specification and also the requirements. Now let's talk about what next. Laptop and a phone. So a smartphone is essential for class updates, often through WhatsApp groups. Most universities, even I don't know if it's most, all universities, you'll find that each course has a WhatsApp group. And also useful for a laptop is useful for assignments, online learning, and research. So if you can't afford both, buy a good phone first. You can use university computers in libraries or cyber cafes for assignments or from your friends. So the most essential thing between a phone and a laptop is to get a good phone first, then get a laptop later. Because maybe you may choose to stay maybe outside the university premises and you are alone. So, and if you have a laptop, how will you get the class updates? So you need to have a phone first. Now let's talk about the most awaited day, Freshers Night. So it is an event organized by student leaders to welcome first years. So it's usually held within the first 2 months after reporting. So it's not a must for each student to attend, because I remember I did not attend any freshers night because yeah, I did not. So it includes music, entertainment, and some guest artists. So you need to attend if you want to socialize, but be responsible. Avoid engaging in activities just because others are doing them. Then also never skip classes because of night events or sometimes day, because I remember there's a time you could find there is an event, there's music, and it's during the day and you have classes. Now let's see about the admission day process. So thousands of students report on the same day, so you need to arrive very early. You will even find yourself arriving at 7 a.m. in the morning, but you'll find a lot of students. So you need to expect long queues and a process that can take over an hour per student or even 2 hours. So processes include document verification, that is identification documents, the admission letters, and all the documents that you are supposed to fill them. Fees confirmation, that is through the finance office. Student ID registration, and also hostel allocation if applicable. If you applied for a hostel, will be taken to it, then to identify the room. So you need to keep all your documents organized in one folder. So kindly go through your admission letter very carefully, because you can find yourself on the queue during the admission day. Then you get to the verification site, then they find that you are lacking some document, then you are forced to either go and call someone or go to a cyber to print it. So you need to have all the required documents and also fill them. So don't pay anyone to help you skip the line, or for example, if you are stuck somewhere, maybe either in student activation, maybe for the Student portal activation, you just ask help from official offices or recognized student leaders. Now let's talk lastly about the student portal and e-learning activation. So we have a student portal. It is most universities use it to register units, check fee balances, and also view exam results. And then we have the e-learning platforms used for online classes, uploading assignments, and also accessing course materials. So learn to use this early to avoid last minute panic during exams or assignments, because I remember there was a certain course mate of mine, and she failed to register for the units, and then she paid the school fees, she did the exam, the end semester exam, but she never received those results. And I'm not sure if she has graduated because she did not register for the units. Because if you fail to register for the units, you will not see your results. You will never see them, because it's just same as you did not attend that semester, or you are not in session. So you need to be very careful. So visit your university website, know all the documents that you need to have. Like for example, here, this is a website of a university. So when you want to check about the admission, you go to admission letters here. This is a website. Then you can see I have the admission letter, joining instructions, fee payment option. Let me see for this university, fee payment methods. So this is what is being used. Number 3 here is citizen. So that's what is being used currently. Then you can see there is a notice. The university does not accept cash payments and personal checks. So you need to go through the university website on the admission tab. Now let's see on joining instructions. Joining instruction for the main campus. You can see this, like for example, if it is cooperative university, you need to have all these documents. New students admission forms. You can see this is the medical form. You download it, then you must go through every detail. So like for example, you can see it is a requirement by the university that all students joining the university must complete part 1 of this form. Thereafter, he or she must complete part 2 with assistance of a qualified and a registered medical doctor. Part 3 will be filled by the examining doctor, because all universities have the examining doctor who will thereafter print on the form his full name and medical practitioner. So you must use a registered medical doctor to fill this document. Then also we have the student rules and regulation. You just go through them. A deferment form, this is filled for those who will not be able to go to school during the admission day. Academic leave form. Then you have the self-registration procedure material. So you need to be very keen with the university website, then you will be able to know everything that is required. So thank you for joining this session, and you can watch, like, and subscribe to the channel.